Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply my foundation, and for this I'm going to be using the Covergirl Clean and Oil Control. They also have one, I believe, for normal skin and for dry skin, and I'm going to be using it in the shade Soft Honey. The price on this was $4.94, and it's really actually a good foundation. It's in a glass bottle. It has really, I kind of tested it out, it has a really kind of creamy feel to it, which is really nice, and on top of it you do get a good amount of product for it. I'm going to go ahead and apply that with my fingers instead of a brush, because the brush was outside of my budget. So I'm applying it to the back of my hand instead, and it seems to get out a lot better that way. So I'm just going to dot on my foundation like I normally do. And this is normally where I'd use that stippling brush, but right now it's going to be all hers. So it's actually lighter coverage than I thought, so I'm going to apply a little bit more. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. And this is going to be really difficult because I do not have any brushes. I only have one brush, and you'll see that in a little bit. It's going to be for eyeshadow, because that is one where I just could not find a way to do it otherwise, and I cannot stand those little sponges that come in there. So I'm going to go ahead and use, I have the NYC Kohl Brow Eyeliner Pencil, and I don't know if you can see that. It's in dark brown, and I purchased it in dark brown particularly because I can use it as an eyeliner for this look, and also because it's also going to be a great color for my eyebrows. So the next thing that I purchased is this NYC palette. It is the IndividualEyes. This one is actually meant for green eyes, and for whatever reason I always seem to pick out the products that are meant for green eyes, even though my eyes are brown, but I just usually like the colors better, and I absolutely love purple, the shades of purple that are in here. I find it's a little more fun and useful than just neutrals if you're wanting something a little bit different, especially for fall coming up and for winter time, because you know you start using more and more colors. And this actually comes with 4 different colors for eyeshadow, and then it comes with, let me open it, a primer for the eyes, and then an illuminator. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. This is obviously a step you can skip, but I was really excited when I found this, and it was $4.49 for all of these eyeshadows, a primer, and an illuminator. It's really, really a great price. So I did invest in one makeup brush because I can't stand these. I bought an Eyes, Lips, Face, or E.L.F makeup brush. It's their eyeshadow C brush, and it's just a good sized brush. It's kind of medium, so it'll work for all the different parts of my eye. And I forgot to mention, this is by NYC. So the first thing I'm going to use is this color here. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid. This brush was $3. And now that I'm using it, honestly, for $3, this isn't a bad brush. It's actually pretty good. Okay, the next color I'm going to use is this one here. And I'm going to put that in my crease, so I'm going to use the end of my brush and kind of just dab it in there and pack it into the crease. Okay, so the next color I'm going to use is this darkest color here. I don't know if I'm showing it. There we go. And I'm just going to use just the very, very, very tip and run it through there. And then put it just in the outer corner of my eye. So the last color I'm going to use is this white color here. Oop, down there. I'm going to put that all over the upper part of my eye as a highlight. And then I'm going to use this to blend all of my colors together. This isn't a very pigmented color, so I'm having to use kind of a lot of it, but that's good for people who don't really like too much highlight color on the upper part of their lids, because it definitely is buildable color. So the next thing I'm going to do is go back to this NYC pencil that I used on my eyebrows and use it on my eyes. And I'll warm it up just a little bit with my hand. Just try and bring it out just a tad. This is the one thing. I went to the counter, I was really excited, and I got everything. I thought I did the math right, and when I got up there, the one thing, the total was $20.91, and I had to take off the eyeliner. So that's why I'm using this one, and I did forget to mention this was 94 cents. You can't beat that. I'm going to go back to my brush and go ahead and blend in the eyeliner a little bit. And so the next thing I'm going to use is mascara, and I have the E.L.F. Lengthening and Defining Mascara. I really tried not to find only E.L.F. products. I know that's kind of the easy way to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. It's actually not a bad mascara. I'm going to do another coat though, because I love my mascara. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use is this E.L.F. Can't see it, it's too white, but it's an E.L.F. all over color stick. It's in the color Pink Lemonade, and it was $1. Can't beat that. It kind of just twists up. It looks like a really fat lip balm, but it's meant to be used everywhere. And so I'm just going to use my ring finger, get some color on there, dot it along my cheeks, and this looks like a ridiculously bright color, but I promise with the right amount of blending, it's going to look beautiful. And what's fun is that it actually smells like pink lemonade. I love it when things smell like yummy. Okay, so the blush one on. And then later on I'm actually going to use this on my lips. But first I'm going to go back to the NYC IndividualEyes and get this illuminator, which I actually really, really like. I'm probably going to continue to use it because it gives like a sheen. That I actually really, really like. If you're wondering why I haven't applied any setting powder to my face yet, it's because I want to first get all these other things like the illuminator and the cream blush on because they are creamy. I want to make sure that they get set as well. Because normally with powder blush, you can do it after. It just kind of provided a nice little bit of sheen, and I'm actually going to dot some along my eyebrows. And then a little bit down the middle of my nose. So then I'm going to use my E.L.F. translucent mattifying powder. And I actually really like this packaging. It reminds me a lot of NARS packaging. And it comes with the translucent powder, which is here, a spongy, and then a big mirror, which is really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over. I'm going to use the sponge they provided. And this is just going to set all of the makeup I put on, and it's going to keep me matte, not shiny. So as you guys know, I don't like to be shiny. Okay, so the last step is I'm going to take this all over color again and apply it to my lips with my finger, because otherwise you'll get it everywhere. And just kind of pat that on for some color. It smells so good. I would compare this more to like a balm. Like, it reminds me of Lip Smacker lip balm from when I was younger. It has that same texture and smell. So this is my $20 makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely found it interesting. This is more of a fall look. I was kind of going for more of like a berry colors. After having used these products, if you're wondering what I would continue to use, I do like this foundation. It's not as full coverage as I would like, so I would definitely use a concealer with it, but it's a good creamy texture, and I imagine it'll do amazing when I use it with a brush. And it also doesn't have SPF, which, as we're going into the later months, that's a good thing because you don't necessarily need it. And on top of it, when you put SPF in makeup, it makes a white cast when you're photographed, so this will be good when you're taking pictures. I'll probably use this all over face color, and this I actually plan on keeping in my purse. Might be handy for traveling because it has such a big mirror, and the powder actually works really good. It made my skin really matte. I don't know if you can see that. So that was nice. The brush I might use, I do like these eyeshadows. I absolutely love this illuminator. I love it, I love it, I love it. So I will continue to use that. As far as the mascara, I'll still use it because I already purchased it. It's not my favorite mascara, but it got the job done. And this, I will say, is the one thing I'm not a fan of, is this eyeliner. So it's a little too light for me for eyeliner, and it's a little too creamy for eyebrows. So I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll give it to one of my friends. So that's it. Everything I got here was from Target. My total, if you're wondering, came to, after I put my item back, it came to $19.84, and I'd show you the receipt, but it's not picking up on camera. So it was a little more difficult than I thought it would be. It was fun. It's kind of like being on the hunt to find a good deal. Nothing I bought here was on sale, so it should be available, depending on your target, all the time at these prices. I made sure I didn't want to buy something just because it was on sale, because it might not be on sale when you guys go, or if you live in a different area. So this was fun. I like this challenge. If you have any other challenges you'd like me to complete, go ahead and comment below. And if you like this tutorial and you want more challenges, tag challenges, I'll definitely do more. Go ahead and like this so I feel good about the challenge. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to put those in the comments, and I will list all the products I use below along with the prices. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I can't talk.